Going to do a little standing tree. So this is another yoga thing where they usually like do something like that. Don't do that. So we're going to go to the left leg. I forgot my plan. I could see it under the corner of my eye. I'm like, no, tree first. Because we need our standing balance for our lunges or our squats, right? We need to be good here in the hips. And we've worked so much already on moving the thigh bone in the hip joint. So let's go a little side to side here. We did it in the forward bend, but standing upright is a whole nother ball game. It's so much harder. And again, the brain is a little more prone to like, whoa, freak out. So here we are, side to side. You can push the earth. Noticing if your toes are changing. We don't want to change. We're going to keep the big toe heavy. We have a little arch under the foot. And my knee is not changing relationship to the foot. My hip is changing relationship to the knee. And that's the angle that slightly, and you can see here, there's the angle that goes away. And then the angle changes into the other direction. This is life, right? The ability to change those angles at your demand. All right, so here we go. So this is what we're looking at. We're going to go head to the left leg, slight bend in that knee, and then just see, you can have your stick here. Can I pick up my right heel? Can I pick up my right foot? You can hold onto the kitchen counter, table, whatever. And maybe you don't hold on. And maybe you're going to start to do a little pulsing and a little, can I move my upper body? Sassy left hip. The left hip should not be changing, because if that left hip changes, you're going to go sideways, which is, again, we can practice it, but I would say keeping that sassy left hip is much better practice than practicing not to fall while you're going sideways. Let's do the other side. We're going to shift onto the right leg, slight internal rotation, bend in the knee, sassy hip. You stick wherever you need it, holding on, and we're going to pick up the left leg. And you can do whatever you want with that left leg. You can do kind of a little circular, no shadow kick. You can pick up into a chamber, which we'll do in a bit. If you have weights on, you'll feel, whoa, what's happening here? Weights, even if it is 2.5 pounds, it's like, oh my God. Let's go one more time back to the left. Any balance, anything you want to do with your upper body. We want to be so stable in our leg and pelvis that no matter what the upper body is doing, we are not falling. And it could mean that this is happening. That's also not falling. Don't worry about it, right? It's not about, I can't set that foot down. It's more about, how creative can I be? How weird can I be in a world or exercise culture where nobody wants to be weird? Everybody wants to be just like the other person. No, you're going to shift. Be your own weird, right? Here's my sassy hip. Boy, my right buttocks, leg is totally showing up here. My right big toe is working, and I'm going to be weird. How much can you explore movement here through head, neck? Even if you change your gaze where you're looking at, your balance will change. And we're going to say, no, we're practice it. And even if you take that foot down and turn your head and do some side bends here, it's perfect.